Good morning, everybody. Today is day 17 of the vlog, and today we have a very special trip planned. We're gonna take the Subaru out to the store. I need to go get some eggs and some butter because Victoria wants more of that cake, and I told my mother-in-law that I'd make her some more of that cake because Victoria's gonna go visit her this weekend. So, just me in the house by myself this weekend, which is okay. I have Lexi still, so I'm not totally alone, as per normal. But yeah, that's our big plan is for today, is make some more of that cake for Victoria and for my mother-in-law. And then we are also going to work this afternoon, which is okay. But the plan is to make parts of the video today, of the vlog, of me making the cake. So I'll be in a different area in the kitchen. I mean, it's not a very big kitchen. Y'all can see it. Oh, actually, no, you can't. It's a mess right now. We're not gonna look at that. But I'll show different aspects of me making the cake, between the batter, the matcha, the chopped cocoa, all that fun stuff. And also, you're gonna go with me to the store. So that's gonna be our day so far. That's what we have planned. Like I said, we have work today, so this video is gonna come out after work. Totally okay. I don't mind that. Yeah. So let me go shower, and I'll be right back. We'll pick back up in the car more than likely. Don't know what store I'm gonna go to yet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out as we go along. See you guys there. I was just thinking to myself as I got in the car and started backing up, I'm like, when was the last time I drove the car? I can't even remember. I think it was the Sunday before Valentine's Day, went to Nugget Market, but that was so long ago, almost a week now. So crazy how time flies. Yeah, just haven't driven the car, don't know why. All right, so we just parked here at the supermarket. I think I timed this just right. If I take about half an hour in there to get 2 items, I should be able to get out and go get pizza from Little Caesars once they open up. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll be my lunch today. All right, I was a little too fast there in the store. I got the eggs and I got the butter. This is have to be room temperature, so maybe I'll just wait in the parking lot till Little Caesars opens or get something along the way home because I'm kind of hungry and I didn't eat breakfast. So who knows? We'll see. All right, just got back inside the house now from our little trip to the store. We got some butter, which I'm gonna open up and leave to get to room temperature, like the recipe says. And then we also got some eggs as well, which I won't hold up because if I do, they may all fall out and then I have to go back to the store again. So our plan is to wait an hour before we start cooking with this stuff, or making this stuff. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull out the mixer and start preparing the bake pans for them so that way they can come out in that nice bread shape. Don't know yet if I'll use parchment paper. I know I used parchment paper last time and it worked for the most part, but I left like indents in the bread where it looked like you can clearly see where the parchment paper was. So I may do one with and one without to see how they turn out and see what the difference is. And who knows, maybe I'll start doing with it without, but yeah, it wouldn't hurt to try both. So we'll see what happens here. I'll pick back up when I first start getting everything put together, okay? All right, so I'm in the kitchen now. It's been about an hour or so since we got home. I left the butter out to be room temperature-ish for the most part. So let me tell you guys what you're gonna need to do this whole recipe, okay? We're gonna need 2 sticks of butter. So we're making 2 of these, we're gonna need 4 of them all together. We need a cup of sugar, which I didn't grab, it's all over there off screen. 3 large eggs, also at room temperature, which I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me because they're eggs, they should be fine, even not at room temperature, but it is what it is, it's whatever. And then you're gonna need vanilla extract, which I also have over here off screen, kosher salt, teaspoon of that, and for the record, I'll post the whole thing down below this time, I won't forget. And then all-purpose flour, then you're gonna need organic matcha. We had this stuff from Costco. It's still a full bag, so you can see there. That, and then cocoa powder. So, also from Costco, super cheap for how much you get, surprisingly. So I'm glad we found this recipe to make these cakes. They're just pound cakes. That's all they are. And then since we're making 2 of them, I got 2 pans ready to go as well. Had to wash the other one because I had the meatloaf inside it. Still working on the meatloaf. Not the bacon wrap one, that one finished, but the other one that we gave part of Lexi to. Part of it to Lexi. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started here with the first batch. I'll use the KitchenAid mixer, and I'll see if I can get some video of me mixing that with the mixer, or stuff going to mix together. So I'll see you when we pick back up, all right? This is the butter and sugar mixture going together. I'll stop it here in a bit and then scoop everything back to the center. Let it keep going. This is supposed to go for about 5 to 7 minutes. So as you see, it's starting to look really creamy now, which is fantastic. This is the consistency we want to get to moving forward here. And as you see, we have Lexi right here. I think she's gonna get something. Just not. Just for Mama. Not you. As we're doing this, on a side note, I feel like the second one's gonna turn out a little bit easier. The mixture did struggle a little bit getting started. Kind of normal. The butter's still kind of not cold, but it's not warm either. It's kind of somewhere in that middle. But the second ones that we have, defrosting still, they should be a lot easier for it to mix together. So that's good news. Then it won't be as difficult for it to start up. So we just added in the vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of each. So now everything's all mixed together now. And we'll see what happens next. I believe next we start adding in the flour, if I'm not mistaken. And that's gonna be 1.5 cups of flour. Okay, or excuse me, not 1.5 cups, 1.25 cups of flour, and then we'll divide it up in half until it gets a little more solidified. Okay, so what I did was I divided the batter in half. That's half the batter right there, and here's the other half. And after we divided it in half, I threw the matcha into this side and the cocoa powder into this side, and I mixed this together by hand, and this got mixed by obviously the mixer, which is, I wish I had 2 of them because this makes this so much easier. But I mix them up, and now I'll put them in the pans, and after that we'll start baking the first one, and then we'll start doing the second one, which will bake about half an hour or so after this one starts. All right, so yeah, things are looking good. So this part of the build, as we should say, of the cake, as you start moving the batter from the matcha and the cocoa into the pan, we are actually making a checkerboard pattern. So we have your chocolate, matcha chocolate, and continuing that pattern all the way through there. Some spots don't look as nice, but you know, it's gonna make a really good and really cool effect once it starts to bake and rise up. This pan, I figured I would do my test one first without it having the without it having the parchment paper inside there. So we'll see how this one turns out. I'm hoping for good things here, but we'll see. I did spray the bottom of the pan with Pam, so that way hopefully this turns out nicer and able to come out easier as well. So I have a few more scoops of matcha and chocolate, so I'll just put those over the top, and then we'll mix it together in a specific way. I'm not going to tell you how because Victoria wants to know and she watches my videos to see how this goes. All right, so this is what it looks like now. Looks kind of funky, I know, but remember the last one looked funky too. Victoria loved it. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. All right, so both are in here baking now. One should be almost done, the one on the left, and they look pretty damn good if you ask me. Tried something different. On the one on the left, I did a checker pattern. The other one I did just big blobs. I was tired. And see how that turns out. Hopefully it tastes pretty good. I'll let you guys know. Oh yeah, both of them are done. They don't look too bad. This is the second one. This is the first one over here. I like the swirls better on this one. How they came out. Really just mixed in there. This one, not so. It's okay, but could be better. So yeah, that's going to conclude our programming for today. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a pleasure cooking with y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.